trying to do here, Figs?
Trying to skip half the group?
Yeah, you can't leave, bro. You can't
you
leave
mean?
us out like the Knicks out of the playoffs, bro. Come on.
What you talking about? I was trying to put y'all on game before we press record.
Oh, we press record.
Yeah.
Look at y'all, motherfuckers.
Dylan, you want to go first?
Yeah, I got it. So I think I'm gonna go from I'm gonna start at 1 and go to 10 because it gets a little bit more interesting down at the bottom. I'm gonna do some honorable mentions. I got KSI as an honorable mention. He's a YouTuber, probably the biggest YouTube rapper. He just had an album called Dissimulation that dropped like last month. It went number 2 on the charts, official charts. Honorable mention, I got Eminem just because I don't think he has a lot more left to give. And I mean, his music ain't that great right now anyways, but it's still Eminem. You got Travis Scott. I'm not a big fan of his type of music, but he has some bangers that's came out recently. And my favorite one of the Migos, Offset. I think he's way better than the other Migos, and I don't even think it's really close because he extra raps about stuff. But so number 1, I got J. Cole for obvious reasons. Number 2, Kendrick. So those are the 2 top ones because I don't count Drake. But number 3, I'm gonna go Joyner Lucas. Number 4, independent artist. I got Hopsin. Number 5, 6ix9ine's greatest opponent, Meek Mill. Number 6, I got Across the Pond, Stormzy, like Curtis said. Number 7, I got DaBaby, the new one of the new XXL freshman rappers, even though that song was trash they dropped. But number 8, I got ASAP Ferg from the ASAP Mob. Number 9, I got Tory Lanez, and I got number 10. I got my favorite rapper. I got Dax because he's up and coming. He's a YouTube rapper. I think there's a bunch of YouTube rappers that you could have put on here, but I mean, because I think that's gonna be probably the next biggest thing that's gonna let people come to the light. I mean, if you listen to those, you'll see that rap isn't dying anytime soon. It is some pretty good artists there.
No, they are. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of Toby? I think, what's his last name? Nwigwe or some shit like that? I don't know.
No.
Just go on YouTube and type in Toby. I don't know the motherfucker's last name. It's African. It's very hard to pronounce, but he's the modern day Andre 3000. And you guys are gonna see why when you type it in. You're gonna remember, oh shit, like, he flows exactly like Andre 3K.
All right, I'm gonna give you my top 10.
Okay.
I have a lot of names that no one said, but first, I do want to shout out people I couldn't include in this top 10 because I think there's a lot of deserving rappers that maybe just haven't built up enough of a catalog yet. So ones who I think should still be mentioned at least would be, let's see, JID, Little Sims, No Name, Saba, Slow Tie, and Tierra Whack. All fantastic, young, very debuts or sophomore albums recently released. But I'm sure in time, like in the upcoming decade, they'll have a lot going for them. And now for my top 10 right now. Number 10, JPEG Mafia. He's very, very different, and I love it. Very eccentric. A lot of rock instrumentals. Kind of enjoy it. Number 9, Earl Sweatshirt. If you want to talk about a man who has a way with words, very stripped down, very just to the point, that's the guy.
Okay.
8, Chance. Acid Rap and Coloring Book are 2 of my favorite rap albums of the decade, so have to give him that. Even though Big Day was hit and miss, those 2 are enough. Number 7, A$AP Rocky. Do enjoy A$AP Rocky. Number 6, Danny Brown. Number 5, Vince Staples. Number 4, Denzel Curry. Man,
he's not.
Curry is insane.
He's nice. He is
Oh,
nice.
For
he
some
can
reason,
go
I'm
off.
just
Have
not a
you
fan.
guys seen his cover of Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine?
No.
So he covered. Do you guys know Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So they're like a rock band from the late 90s, 2000s. Not metal, but like very aggressive, very hard. And the lead singer does scream. And Denzel covered this song, one of their most famous songs, and he nailed it. Just screaming at the top of his lungs, rapping his ass off. It was insane. I'll send you guys the link after. Number 3, Run the Jewels. Love them. Love what they've been doing. Number 2, Tyler the Creator. And number 1, for obvious reasons, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Ooh.
I am very late to the party on Run the Jewels. They're like I'm doing a lot of catching up on their discography.
They make no sense. Not that they make no sense, but like on paper, you're like, okay, whatever. But what they turn out is incredible. Like they're 2 guys from different cities, had independent careers going on that were both doing pretty well. Decide to start this rap group, and they've been so good and so in sync with each other with Run the Jewels that they've completely not even focused on their individual careers anymore. They've just released 4 straight albums together.
Yeah, I thought they were together way longer than was it 2012 was the first album?
I think even 2014. No, 2013.
Well, either way, the fact that I thought the way that they act and the way that they sound, I thought they were together for much longer than that. I didn't realize it was as recent as that.
Yeah, like when they're on the track together, especially their earlier stuff, they actually go back and forth more often than the most recent. Their most recent, they have more standalone verses.
Mm-hmm.
But their early stuff, they would trade back and forth a little more rapidly. And it's insane how in tune. They're on the exact same wavelength. So, and it's crazy. It's like a white guy from Brooklyn and a black guy from Atlanta, different upbringings, different opinions on stuff. But when they fucking come together in the studio, magic.
Their NPR performance is really good. The Tiny Desk concert, it's on YouTube. It's a 12 minutes or something like that. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Last topic to wrap this up is favorite albums of the decade.
Is it?
This is what, 2010 to 2019 or 2020, I guess technically also.
Is 2020. Is this also just rap music still?
It was geared towards rap, but I mean, if you want to put something else in there, then you definitely can, bro.
Because if I'm giving you my favorite albums of the decade, it's gonna be very off rap. But
my list is actually plagued with J. Cole and Kendrick, just cause it's quite plagued. So number 10, I'm gonna go Eminem Kamikaze, where he comes at everybody's neck. Most specifically, Joe Budden, Machine Gun Kelly.
That's a great album, by the way. Great album.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
That was surprising.
It just dropped out of nowhere. That was the best part about it.
Lucky You is such a good song. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Joyner Lucas with Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
The track with him and Royce. Oh my god.
Where they do the what's the Drake song that they sample?
Look Alive.
Yeah, and they slow it down. And yeah.
Yeah, they demolished that track from start to finish.
Yeah, he dissed Lil Xan, Lil Pump. He dissed the Migos. He dissed everybody.
Yeah.
Number 9, I'm gonna go with Coloring Book by Chance.
Okay.
Number 8 is Nina by Tech 9. Not that many people have actually heard Nina probably in this if they're even gonna watch this, but everybody should go listen to it. Number 7, KOD by J. Cole. I mean, it has so many bangers on it, but I haven't listened to the album in full personally. Number 6.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there, nigga. What kind of J. Cole fan are you, motherfucker?
Yeah, you've been at me.
Yeah,
that's
I said I haven't listened to
surprising.
the whole thing. I listened to a lot of the songs, not the whole thing though.
bruh.
But not even once though, like not like on the first listen or something like that. Like
I just listened to most of the songs that were bangers.
Nigga, when this video is over, go do that shit.
Man, you want me to watch? You want me to listen to that or watch Boondocks? Which one you want me to do?
I mean,
Both.
Yeah,
Listen
both.
to that shit while watching Boondocks.
All right, number 6, I got Watch the Throne,
Mm.
Jay-Z and Kanye.
Okay.
Number 5, I got Good Kid, Mad City, even though I know Figs don't like it that much.
That's all right. It's still a good album.
Number 4, I got Damn, Kendrick Lamar. Number 3, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you know, the collaboration effort. Number 2, I got To Pimp a Butterfly. Number 1, Forest Hill Drive.
Okay. Solid list.
For mine, I stuck with all rap albums, but I didn't want to try to double dip certain artists. So you'll see that like for like Kendrick Lamar, for example, I have like one album, so it's try to be as diverse as possible here. Number 10, Coloring Book, Chance the Rapper, great mix of the gospel aspects and good lyrics there. Number 9, Heavy as the Head, Stormzy, his most recent album. It's a bit of, I guess, probably a bit of recency bias there, but it's still a great album regardless. Number 8, and I'm sure this one could be higher also, but We Got It From Here, Thank You for Your Service, Tribe Called Quest. That is a phenomenal album, especially as like the finale basically for the group. Going back, Andre 3000, great verse on that one. Kendrick Lamar, great verse on that album, and just classic Tribe Called Quest stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Forest Hill Drive, great, just solid lyricism and solid song work on that album with J. Cole. Number 6, Man on the Moon 2, Kid Cudi, one of the 2010 albums. That's why I need to be clear on that one. That's just one that I can just listen from end to end all the time. Again, Kid Cudi, you either love him or you don't love him, but I the stuff he can do with his voice, it resonates with me. Number 5, To Pimp a Butterfly. So that's my Kendrick album. I think that's the most weighted, the most poignant, and the most that like shows off how technical he can be and how lyrical he can be. Number 4, Watch the Throne. Just straight bangers, left, right, and center. Actually, I lied. I did double dip with Kendrick Lamar. Sorry. Good Kid, Mad City's 3. And then number 2, Dark Twisted Fantasy, and number 1, Take Care.
Okay.
That's my 10.
Great list. All right, so I'm gonna start with some honorable mentions. I wanted to put Watch the Throne on there. It's a great project. Like Banky said, bangers left and right. Only reason I didn't put it on there is because I feel like that's Jay-Z's least impressive work from a lyrical standpoint. I was very disappointed when I heard some of his verses on there. I mean, I feel like Kanye out-rapped him on literally every song on that album, which is very hard because Jay-Z is a way better lyricist than Kanye, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, number 10, Rather You Than Me, Rick Ross. If you guys haven't heard it, check it out. It's a great album. It dropped in 2017. Yeah, in my opinion, that's Rick Ross's best project. I mean, he's got a lot of dope projects, but I feel like this is his best project. He really gets into depth about a lot of things. If you see the social injustice going on today, and you pop that album in, it pretty much relates to everything that's happening today. It's pretty much Rick Ross opening up to the world about him. He's ever so often he raps about, flashy things. You know what I mean? A lot of times you can't even understand what the fuck he's saying because he's talking about luxurious shit that we can't even afford. You know what I mean? But on this album, he comes down to earth a little bit more. So number 9 is 444, Jay-Z. Album blew me away. From a lyrical standpoint, I think the only Jay-Z album that stands ahead of this is The Blueprint. Some of his lyrics on this album, I feel like he was just kind of flexing to show the younger crowd, like, yeah, I could still do this shit. Number 7, Victory Lap. Now, I'm not putting this on here just because Nipsey is dead or whatever. Not trying to pay him no homage, nothing. This is an amazing album. Like, if you haven't heard it, go check it out. It was nominated for a Grammy before he died, people. Like, this album was amazing. From start to finish, you know what I mean? The beats, the hooks, the production, everything. His lyrics. Nipsey is another very underrated lyricist. Very underrated lyricist. And, you know, his subject matter is always, always, always on point. So definitely check that out. Number 6, I got Championships by Meek Mill. Amazing album, start to finish. In my opinion, it's Meek Mill's best album, and it's not close. He dropped it fresh out of jail. A lot of social injustice topics on here, too. It's his most conscious body of work, in my opinion. I think you should definitely check that out as well. Number 5, To Pimp a Butterfly. Amazing album. It was pretty much a masterpiece. If I had to choose a standout track on there, it would probably be The Black of the Berry.
Mm-hmm.
But I think All Right is probably always going to be my favorite track on there.
How much $1 cost?
How much $1 cost? Yeah, that's amazing. If These Walls Could Talk, my God, that track is good.
I think Black of the Berry was the first time I ever heard Kendrick go 100% just like he like pissed off on a track.
Oh, he went nuts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then the twist at the end of it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 4, Nothing Was the Same. This is my favorite Drake's album. I don't think it's his best album, but it's my favorite Drake album. From start to finish, I can play it without skipping any tracks. Amazing album. He definitely took some shots at Kendrick on there, if you guys didn't know, when they had their little feud going on.
Mm-hmm.
What song is it? Language. That whole song is dedicated to Kendrick. If y'all didn't know, I'm telling y'all now. That whole entire track is dedicated to that motherfucker, Kendrick. But yeah, I feel like that's some of Drake's best lyrical. Yeah, his best lyrical work is definitely between this album and Take Care. Number 3, Take Care. In my opinion, is Drake's best album. It's one of the best albums I've ever heard from start to finish. I feel like it's a perfect balance of his singing and his rapping. You know what I mean? So it just kind of leveled out perfectly for me. That's another album I can listen to without skipping any tracks. Taka, you need to listen to some motherfucking Drake, nigga.
No, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't about it.
Bro, hold on. Before I even go on, you're a J. Cole fan, and you ain't even listened to that nigga last album all the way. So have you actually sat down and listened to Drake?
I listened to the whole album or the whole record what he had with Future.
Bro,
that's not the best. That's
out of all the fucking projects. That's
I listened to Views too. I listened to every song on Views.
That's another one. No,
I didn't like any of them. I'm like, all right, I listened to two of the projects. They're both trash. I mean, that was it for me.
Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. And if you're reading this, it's too late.
You gotta pay me to listen to those.
That's
at this point
right there.
I guarantee you, if you listen to Take Care, your whole opinion on Drake is gonna change. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's just bad luck that you listen to those two first.
Yeah, you listen to the worst albums first. Number 2, I gotta go KOD. Like I said, KOD, amazing album from start to finish. In my opinion, it's J. Cole's best work. Kind of like what Jigs mentioned about Damn earlier, where he kind of just went commercial just to show everybody that he could do it. This is J. Cole's version of that. I mean, pretty much going commercial, jumping on a lot of these beats, flowing like a lot of these young kids today just to show them that he can do it and he can do it better. And number 1 is Damn. And there's nothing else to say. Damn. It's the best. It's the best album of the decade. It's definitely the best album of the decade, in my opinion.
I don't know how he pulled off a song with U2. That was one that confused the heck out of me when I heard that collaboration.
I have my appreciation for Damn has grown so much in the past that like ever since it's released, every time I go back to it, it just something new stands out to me about it.
Oh yeah,
What an album! What an album!
amazing project.
I couldn't stay in rap or hip hop for my top 10, so it's all over the place.
That's fine. That's fine, man.
I'll try to explain ones that maybe you guys won't be familiar with, but at number 10, the album's called A Deeper Understanding by a rock band called The War on Drugs.
Okay.
It's like kind of slow building Americana alt rock. Very nice. Good driving songs. That's what I look for. When you just hit the road trips, ideal. Number 9, A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships by a band called The 1975. Number 8, Igor, Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Number 7, Current by a band called Tame Impala. Psychedelic rock. Hugely successful, and this guy who fronts the band, his name's Kevin Parker, is a big producer in pop music now. Like a lot of hip hop artists are tapping him.
They've done at least one song with Kendrick Lamar, I think. I think they've done at least one song with Kendrick Lamar.
Tame Impala?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think I've heard.
Those like two of my favorite artists. I would know.
Let me see. Hold on. Unless it was like a remix or something that I saw. Hold
on. Number 6, Channel Orange, Frank Ocean.
Good album.
Yeah. Jigs backwards. Tame Impala, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
It was done in 2014.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So number 6, Channel Orange. Number 5, Good Kid, Mad City. Number 4, self-titled album by Bon Iver. Number 3, Blonde by Frank Ocean. Number 2, To Pimp a Butterfly. And number 1, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Cool.
That's it. Sorry for going off the beam track there, but I couldn't hold it to just hip hop when I'm thinking of the whole decade.
Nah, man. I mean, it's not like that's all we listen to. I don't listen to just hip hop, you know.
I know, fair. But I meant for the theme of the episode, right? Like we've been doing all hip hop at this point, and I just fucked it at the end.
Nah, that's cool, man. Shit. Show your versatility, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm sure we all can at the end of the day agree that 6ix9ine is the best rapper of all.
Can you stop this? My God.
All right, and I guess that'll do it for today's episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of food for thought in terms of musical stuff that we discussed.
A little deep dive into our tastes outside sports.
Three good taste, 1 bad taste who listens to 6ix9ine and not Drake or the rest of KOD.
Hey, some of us all got bad taste. I mean, some of us like the Knicks. Some of us like,
Coming from the Miami Dolphin Trump supporter.
Hey, bro, I ain't no nah. You tripping, bro? I'm too dark for that. Don't put me in with.
All right. Well, from all of us here at Ignorant Sports Talk, that's gonna do it. So thank you for tuning in, and stay ignorant.